To today's video. So today I'm taking on Port Vale in a top of the table clash, also a derby according to FIFA 14. So taking on Port Vale, they're in first, we're second. Even if we win, we won't go top of the league, but we'll narrow the gap. Of course, in League 2, just getting in the top 3 would be enough for promotion. So today's topic is looking ahead to 2020, so the new year is coming up soon. I know I haven't been completely consistent with these videos, as much as I'd like to have been. I said I was going to do 2 a week, but kind of didn't really stick to that. But, I'm going to still keep it going. We're about halfway through the season now, in this season. It's the third season I played in FIFA 14, the first, of course, as part of this series. So 2020 is coming up soon, and okay, so the game got frozen there for a bit, but it's working now. So we're taking on Port Vale today. Top of the table clash. It's free kick time. So 2020 coming up soon. Just discussing, I suppose, first of all, the main events in the world. Of course, obviously, the 2020 US election will probably be the biggest event of the year. Who's going to win? I'll make my prediction towards the end of the video. It's too tough of a call at the moment. So we've got to get this clear. Oh, right at the goalkeeper. Okay. So, who will win the 2020 US election? Well, the first question, of course, is who's going to win the Democratic primary. I mean, I'm virtually certain that Trump will ultimately be the Republican candidate. Of course, there is the possibility of impeachment. I don't think that would pass the Senate. So, I don't see him not being the candidate for the Republicans. But who will be the Democratic candidate? That's a big, big question. I will be ultimately decisive in terms of who wins the 2020 US election. So, I mean, at the moment, I think if you look just at the... Oh, hang on. Hey, there we go. 1-0 up. Great start. And I believe it's Key with the goal. Yeah, 10th goal this season. Great start for us. We're back in form at the moment. We've got a few wins going now. Well, this would be our second win if we could win this match. But still, few, rhymes. So it's the same thing. But yeah, I mean, Joe Biden is at the moment the favourites according to the polls and the bookies, but he's definitely slipping. And obviously, I don't want him to win. I don't think he has a great shot at beating Trump. I think Trump will be the favourite if he's gone up against Biden. Biden is, represents the establishment. He's not a great candidate. He doesn't do speeches very well like he used to. There's a lot of issues with him. It's kind of the same with Clinton. There was a lot of baggage with her. There's a lot of baggage with Joe Biden. So I don't think he's the best candidate to beat Trump. But, it's not about what I want, obviously. It's ultimately what do I think is most likely. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he loses, that's for sure. But I wouldn't be entirely unsurprised if he did win either. Oh, here's a chance. Oh, not a bad chance. Not a bad shot. According to this game, the owner wants to get rid of this guy, Phillips, but he's doing well, so I don't know what the owner's on about. Can't make me sell him. I'm going to have an uprising against the owner of this club. If only many football teams would do that. That's what needs to happen at Man United. Overthrow the owners. I'm a United fan, and yeah, it's a difficult time. It's not going too bad at the moment. We got some good results recently, beating Man City and beating Spurs and the likes, but still a lot of change need to happen. But yeah, getting back to the point, I wouldn't be surprised if Joe Biden ultimately wins, but if he wins, then I'm going to be very worried that Trump will win quite comfortably against Biden in the election. I'd feel kind of the same about if the likes of Pete Buttigieg won. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right, but yeah, I think if he won, it would be kind of the same situation. I mean, it's really down to 4 candidates at this stage. It's going to be either Biden, Sanders, Warren, or Buttigieg. Again, I think I'm getting his name wrong, but whatever. Um, so yeah, I think it's down to them four. Sanders is back on the up now. I've always been a big fan of Sanders since he came to prominence around 2015-16, and he's definitely the candidate that I'd prefer to see win, and I think he probably has the best shot out of the Democrats to beat Trump, because of his more populist appeal, and I think that is where the Democrats, that's what caused them, a big part of what caused them to lose in 2016, I think, was the lack of populist appeal on the left. So if you had populist v populist, well then, Sanders, I think, would beat Trump any day, because then the issues with Trump become more like, you can't just turn to Trump and say, well, he's a populist, because he doesn't have that over Sanders. But Elizabeth Warren, it's kind of a mixed scenario. I mean, I think she's kind of, that was a good save, almost a goal there. She's kind of a populist. She is a populist to a large extent, but not to the same degree that Sanders is. So there's establishment vibes with her as well. She's definitely more populist than the likes of Joe Biden. Now, actually, speaking about popularity itself, though, Biden is actually doing quite well in terms of popularity. I mean, head-to-head polls, he does beat Trump at the moment, so that might make people think, well, then sure he won in the election, but Clinton was as well up until it was around. I mean, if you looked at the polls between Clinton and Trump in summer 2016, it looked like she was within a great shot of winning. By the way, I will discuss other things in relation to 2020. I'm going to talk about this mostly for the first half of the video, which is coming to an end shortly, because it's such a big event, obviously, the 2020 US election. But look, it's going to be one of those four, and I think, I did think for a while that maybe Warren would do it, but I don't know. I mean, my feeling is kind of, it's a tough one. I don't think Buttigieg will win, so it's down to 3. I'll give my answer at the end of this match. But now, kind of moving on to other things related to 2020. Well, first of all, it's half time, 1-0 up. It's a good score. I'll take that any day. Got to do well in the second half to preserve our lead. The wall was way out of position there. That was not a good place to be. But yeah, 2020. Well, we also had the Summer Olympics coming up in Tokyo. I'm looking forward to that. Of course, Japan hosted the 2019 Rugby World Cup, and now they'll be hosting, Tokyo will be hosting the 2020 Olympic Games, Summer Olympics, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. I think, there's something kind of really neat about the Olympics and Japan and Tokyo going together. I think, I think it would be a really exciting Olympics, and yeah, I'm just looking forward to it. I mean, there's not much to say really at this stage, because most of what makes the Olympics exciting is what happens when the Olympics happen. Is there's too many sporting events to discuss. I mean, I'm not an expert on the favorite canoe candidates to win, but I like watching all the different sports and stuff, and sports that I usually wouldn't watch. There's a lot of sports that I would usually never watch, that when it comes to the Olympics, it's like it just does something different about it. It's like all these sports that throughout the year kind of meh, all of a sudden feel far more significant, especially if candidates from your own country are taking part. That can make it quite exciting for sure. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to the 2020 Summer Olympics. Also for 2020, what else do we have? Well, we have UEFA Euro 2020, of course, coming up. We're going to be hosted in a wide range of countries, which of course many have been critical of because of, environmentally it's not ideal to have it in so many different countries. But, it should be interesting. And, here's a chance. Gotta shoot. Oh, not enough power on it. Not great accuracy either. Worth a try though. I think it's time for some changes now. I think I'll make, why is it not pausing? There we go. I think I'll make 2 changes. So I'll take the lap off. I'll bring on Reed, and then Ho will go off for McGurk. Okay, so 2020 will also feature obviously a lot of unexpected events. But in terms of expected events, obviously there's a lot there in terms of sport. Euro 2020. if I'm gonna predict who will win now, I'm gonna say Belgium. That's my prediction. So there you go. Come back to this video and congratulate me later if I get it right. Yeah, Belgium to win UEFA Euro 2020. I think they're looking quite good at the moment. They've been winning quite convincingly. I mean, there'd be games where they'd be kind of evens to win, and they go off and run away with it. Like against Russia, they were away. They were evens to win. They ran away with that game in the end. I think they won like 4-1 or something. I can't remember off the top of my head, but they won quite well, quite convincingly. So what else is gonna happen in 2020? You know what? I'll go onto Wikipedia. I have my phone here, so I'll have a check of that. Now I gotta have a shot first. Oh yes, off the goalkeeper and in, and that gives me more time to find this Wikipedia article. But yeah, that was a great goal from Reed. He just came on the pitch, did he? Or did he? No, did he? I can't even remember. Anyway, that was a great goal. What was the goalkeeper doing though? Oh yeah, 2-0 up. This is going well. Well, of course, obviously after that UK election there recently, which unfortunately didn't go too well for the Labour Party in the end, the Conservative Party winning a very substantial majority. Brexit will be happening more than likely the end of January, so that obviously be a big event, and we'll have to wait and see what's going to happen. Their free kick. This game's going quite well. I'm quite happy and content with this match. I can't really look at the Wikipedia article while I have the ball, so let's try get another goal. Almost. Well, I can have a quick look. Eurovision 2020. I'm not as into the Eurovision Song Contest anymore. It's kind of meh for me. NASA's Mars 2020 mission will be launching. So that should be interesting. It's due to arrive in 2021. I think a big focus of that will be on in relation to astrobiology, trying to find signs, at least, of past life or habitability on Mars in the past. And you never know, they might even find microbes on Mars. It's hard to know, can microbes survive in conditions like that? They've been found in all sorts of extraordinary conditions, but can they survive in Mars? Obviously you'd be talking about not life that evolved on Mars in those conditions, but perhaps that evolved on Mars a long time ago. And here's a chance. Oh my god, how did he not score? That was like there for the taking. Right, what happened here? I was looking down my phone. A new airport is opening in Germany, the Brandenburg Berlin airport, after 9 years of delays. Okay, there you go. I know there's a new airport that's opened up in China, isn't there? Or there is one opening up soon. I don't know if it's actually officially open or not yet. Solar eclipse in the southern and western hemisphere towards the end of the year, December 14th. The World Expo is in Dubai. And it's the earliest time that Voyager 1 and Voyager 2 could go offline. And let's hope they last for many more years to come. But, if I'm being honest, it's probably going to be sometime in the 2020s. But we'll see. Let's hope for something better. So my playing ability is probably not as strong, because I'm trying to read what's on this as well. I'll just read one or two more things. Okay, this is maybe not. Gotta defend. Okay. The Grand Egyptian Museum will be complete in Egypt. Hepatitis C will be eradicated in Egypt. Okay, so lots of stuff is gonna happen. Well, these are kind of predictions and stuff. Here we go. Oh, just wide. Oh, an Artemis 1 mission to the moon to test the space launch system. So Artemis 1 will be launching in 2020, which will be an unmanned mission, a non-human mission. Why did I say non-human? I don't mean animals will be involved. But it will be, there'll be no people involved in that mission. But of course that is ultimately leading up to Artemis 3. Oh yes, 3-0. I'm trying to decide who's going to win the 2020 election now. McGurk 3-0. This has turned out into a fantastic match. Look, I'm going to pretend a gun's up to my head and I have 10 seconds to decide who's going to win the election in 2020. I'm going to say Trump, to be honest. No. Oh, did I really say that? I think I did. I mean, that's what my gut seems to say. I hope not. I hope I'm wrong. I mean, if Sanders wins, then I think Sanders definitely beats him. If Warren wins, it's a coin toss, I think. The primaries, I mean. If Joe Biden wins the primaries, then Trump is favourite. So, yeah. We shall see. That's my honest prediction at the moment. I don't like it, but it is what it is. It's honest assessment at the moment. But I've been wrong about many things before, so I hope I'm wrong about this too. Sorry to leave on a bad note, but you know, good things can happen too. Alright, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again in 2020.